Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital's Evan Hofer made real-life sacrifice for Emma Sam's How Dex and Holly's paths collided off-screen. General Hospital, GH. Spoilers reveal that many fans have been enjoying Emma Sam's return to the role of Holly Sutton. And that goes for plenty of her co-stars too. However, Sam's faces some challenges whenever she makes a GH comeback due to ongoing long COVID symptoms. Fortunately, everyone at the show has been quite accommodating, especially Evan Hofer, Dex Heller. In fact, Emma Sam's told Sode about a nice little story involving Hofer that she felt needed to be told. When Sam's first reported to work for her latest stint, they put her in the same dressing room as last time since it's close to the elevator and restroom. Sam's noticed that Evan Hofer's name was on the door, but she just assumed he was an actor who wasn't currently filming. It wasn't until later that Hofer sought Sam's out in the makeup room, where he let her know she was in his dressing room and that he was delighted to make it happen. Hofer explained that executive producer Frank Valentini asked if he'd mind giving it up for a bit, which he was more than happy to do. Sam's was blown away when Hofer insisted it was his pleasure and even urged her to help herself to the tea selection in his top drawer. After Sam's talked about how lovely Hofer was and expressed her gratitude, she suggested that she wanted everyone to know about her co-star's generosity. So I feel he deserves to have all the plaudits and public thanks for just being so kind and gracious. He's been raised right, that young man, Sam said. If you're wondering whether Emma Sam's sampled the teas that Evan Hofer offered, the answer is yes. Sam's once again voiced her appreciation and assured fans that the tea was very good, so this was certainly a wonderful story from behind the scenes. Holly and Dex haven't run into each other in Port Charles yet, but it's fun to know their portrayers have collided at the studio in such a sweet way. General Hospital spoilers say Holly's diamond theft could come back to haunt multiple Port Charles residents, so we'll pass along more predictions on the drama and updates on any disturbing news to come. Behind the thrilling on-screen world of General Hospital, where complex characters clash and intertwine, the actors who breathe life into these roles often experience their own personal challenges. One such poignant story emerged when Evan Hofer, who portrays Dex Heller and Emma Sam's, returning to her legendary role as Holly Sutton, found their off-screen lives crossing in unexpected ways, leading to a real-life sacrifice that exemplified the close-knit bond within the GH family. As the drama in Port Charles unfolded with Dex trying to prove his loyalty to Sonny Corinthos while balancing a dangerous romance with Jocelyn Jacks, Evan Hofer faced a personal dilemma behind the scenes. Emma Sam's, beloved by fans since her debut in 1982, had recently returned to the show after years of battling long-term effects from long COVID. Her return brought not only joy, but also new challenges as she sought to balance her health with her career. For fans, the collision of Dex and Holly's storylines seemed far-fetched, but what many didn't know was that their off-screen lives were about to cross in a way that would shape both their journeys. Emma's triumphant yet challenging return. Emma Sam's return as Holly was highly anticipated. After being away for an extended period, she was ready to dive back into the character who had become an iconic figure in General Hospital history. But Emma's return wasn't without complications. She had been struggling with the debilitating effects of long COVID, a condition that caused her exhaustion, brain fog, and physical limitations. Despite her passion for acting and her determination to reconnect with fans, the toll on her body was undeniable. In typical Holly Sutton fashion, Emma approached the role with grace and resilience. However, the rigors of shooting took a toll. Balancing her health with the demands of a fast-paced soap opera schedule was no easy feat, especially as Holly's storyline involved her jet-setting around the world and engaging in complex schemes to protect her loved ones from danger. Even Hofer, the rising star with a heart of gold. Even Hofer, a relative newcomer to General Hospital, had quickly won over the audience as Dex Heller. His portrayal of the conflicted hitman working under Sonny Corinthos while maintaining a secret relationship with Jocelyn Jacks was compelling. Dex was dangerous, yet vulnerable, a combination that fans couldn't resist. But off-screen, Even was proving to be just as captivating as his character. Known for his professionalism and kind-hearted nature, Even had quietly become a pillar of support for many of his co-stars, especially Emma. During Emma's return, it became apparent that shooting long hours and maintaining the energy required for intense scenes was wearing her down. Even, having become close with the cast and crew, saw firsthand the difficulties Emma faced. He knew he had to do something to help, even if it meant making a personal sacrifice. The real-life sacrifice. In an industry where schedules are tight and filming delays can be costly, taking time off or adjusting shoot days can seem impossible. Yet, when Even realized that Emma was struggling, he approached the producers with a surprising offer. He volunteered to adjust his own schedule to accommodate Emma's needs. Even suggested shifting scenes around and even stepping in to help with lighter filming days to give Emma the time she needed to recover between takes. While Evans and Emma's characters, Dex and Holly, never directly interacted on screen, their off-screen bond formed during this time. Evan's sacrifice didn't go unnoticed by the GH team, and soon other cast members rallied to support Emma as well. But it was Evan's gesture that stood out as an act of true compassion. As Dex was caught in a web of secrets and lies on screen, Even was showing that sometimes real-life heroes come from unexpected places. Dex and Holly, paths that could have crossed on screen. While Dex and Holly's paths never directly collided on General Hospital, fans began speculating what could have happened if they had. Holly Sutton, a master of espionage, with her complicated history involving the WSB and numerous criminal enterprises, would have made a fascinating ally, or enemy, for Dex. Imagine Holly returning to Port Charles with a secret mission tied to Sonny's criminal empire, only to discover that the man protecting Sonny's interests, Dex, had his own hidden agenda. The tension between them could have been electric. Holly's seasoned experience in international intrigue would have clashed with Dex's street-smart survival instincts, creating a dynamic worthy of any espionage thriller. In a different universe, perhaps Holly could have taken Dex under her wing, seeing in him a younger version of the spies and operatives she used to know. Or, conversely, maybe Dex would have seen Holly as a threat to his carefully constructed plans and would have tried to outsmart her, only to realize he was playing a game far out of his depth. A bond beyond the screen. Though these characters never crossed paths on screen, even in Emma's off-screen relationship blossomed into something special. Evan's sacrifice created a sense of camaraderie and respect between the two actors. Emma, touched by Evan's selflessness, often spoke about how his gesture made her feel supported during one of the toughest times of her career. As Emma continued to navigate her health challenges, she became an advocate for actors struggling with long-term illnesses in demanding industries. Her gratitude for Evan's kindness inspired others to offer the same support and understanding in their own workplaces. The legacy of sacrifice. In soap operas, characters often make sacrifices for love, loyalty, or redemption. But in the case of Evan Hofer and Emma Sams, the real-life sacrifice came not in a scripted moment of drama, but in an unscripted act of compassion. Evan's willingness to step back and ensure Emma's health and well-being came first was a testament to the familial bond that often forms among cast members. For General Hospital fans, this behind-the-scenes story serves as a reminder that while the characters we love may clash and connive, the actors who portray them often share a deep sense of care and support for one another. As Evan's star continues to rise, and Emma remains a cherished part of the GH legacy, their story stands as a beautiful example of how life can sometimes imitate art, where sacrifice, compassion, and friendship shine brightest.